It's about that time again, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care that I'm technically supposed to be on break right now. Tradition is tradition. At the end of every year, I like to make one of these videos where I reflect on the last 365 days, both in real life and my YouTube life. But mostly my YouTube life. You know how Kendrick Lamar's The Heart series, where he makes a new entry every couple of years to talk about what's on his mind about his life and career, acting as a sort of time capsule of his style and mindset at that point of his life? It's kind of like that, but not as good. 2024 was an incredibly interesting year for me and this channel, arguably one of the most eventful. This year marked the end of the Breaking Bad Universe tier list series, and I'm very satisfied with the way it ended. I think the Season 6 video is one of the best videos I've ever made. I was intending on releasing the epilogue to this whole saga at the end of this year with the Ultra Supercut, but I'm gonna have to postpone that for another day for reasons that I've already stated in this video right here. Shortly after, I managed to upload the long-awaited supercut of my Better Call Saul tier list series, and notice how I said managed to upload rather than just saying I uploaded it. Because holy fucking shitballs was that video a pain in the ass to bypass YouTube's content ID system. In fact, copyright problems as a whole were one of the most prevalent issues this year. Starting with the whole fiasco with the Season 5 video, the Season 6 video getting reworked 1,000 times, the Saul supercut being reworked several thousand times, and, to top it all off, the Breaking Bad supercut nearly being terminated off the platform due to one of the most absurd claims I have ever seen in my life. Through all this bullshit, however, I managed to crawl my way through and come out the other side victorious. I would not wish these issues on my worst enemy. They are, to put it bluntly, the worst. Whatever though. Point is, the videos are still up, my channel does not have any strikes, and thanks to this experience, I've now figured out techniques to avoid claims in the future, including a few that I'll bet even my most keen viewers haven't noticed. Yippee. This year also marked the beginning of several collaborations and friendships with other smaller creators. It's always surreal whenever you see a content creator you've enjoyed in the past be like, hey, I like your videos, man, you're a big inspiration to me. Or just merely follow you on Twitter. Like, damn, people actually watch my videos? What are they, stupid? It felt pretty amazing getting Vivid Kiwi, Hausenberg, Slipmaker, and loser of the Breaking Bad Universe Trivia Challenge HN Films to cameo for one last big hoorah at the end of my Season 6 video. Like, when I was originally working on my Breaking Bad supercut, these guys were my inspirations for that series. I was a nobody back then. Cut to present day, I'm still a nobody, but now I have a big number next to my name, so I'm more important now. 60,000 subscribers is crazy, by the way. It's more like 50,000 if I'm being honest, since the original 13,000 from before my channel blew up from the Breaking Bad videos were all basically dead subscribers, but who cares? 100k incoming, motherfucker! Outside of YouTube, 2024 was easily one of the most eventful and stressful years that I've gone through in a while. Anyone who's around my age knows exactly what I'm talking about. Graduating from high school, open houses, everyone in your family asking about college, college visits, picking out a dorm for college, moving into said dorm for college, paying for college, picking out a major for college, actually going to college, blah, 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 yappity yap. That's already a ton to handle, but to deal with that on top of maintaining this here YouTube channel is presenting me with some of life's toughest challenges yet. While with trying to balance my college life, social life, and YouTube life together without wanting to slam my dick into a toaster. Luckily, I haven't slammed my dick into a toaster yet, so I guess that means I'm doing something right. After all of that, I released my first installment of my Sopranos tier list at the end of November. Thankfully, copyright issues this time around were way less harsh, so I'm remaining cautiously optimistic that it stays that way. The Season 1 video popped off surprisingly hard, which makes me glad because I had a fun time with that. And I'm glad you guys are as eager as I am for me to finish up this bitch. I also started writing the script to my Mother 3 video back in July, but to be completely honest, I got super sidetracked with the Sopranos video, so I'm gonna save the rest of the script writing process for January of next year. One thing I've learned about myself this year is that I am not very good at dealing with 2 projects at once, but god damn it, I'm gonna try again next year anyways. 1 Sopranos video down, 6 more to go. Wait, don't you mean 5 videos? Don't you know that there's only 6 seasons? Yeah, I do. Shut up. I'm gonna be splitting the Season 6 video into 2 videos, since Season 6 of The Sopranos contains 21 episodes, and that's too many. I'm also gonna work on the Kendrick tier list sometime after the Super Bowl, since I want to wait until the dust really settles until I can get to work on it. I feel like that short-ass motherfucker has something up his sleeve. Hey, speaking of Kendrick and hip-hop stuff, massive shout out to Derapy on YouTube. He's quickly become one of my favorite content creators on the platform. Podcasts have become such an oversaturated market filled with idiots and hack jobs, and it's such a breath of fresh air to listen to someone who's actually funny and has a good head on his shoulders. He mostly covers hip-hop related content, but he also uses his platform to talk about his own life too, which is just as fun to listen to. He's also a fan of my content, which is part of how I discovered him in the first place. He's been popping off like crazy recently, and I want to help him be a part of that, so make sure to go subscribe and like the video. Also, shout out Shane McGillicuddy. I did a short cameo for one of his videos a few months ago. It was basically 3 minutes straight of me screaming into the microphone, so definitely give it a watch, as well as the rest of his channel. It's some good good stuff. And of course, shout out to the aforementioned HN Films, whom I've collaborated with twice this year. One on my Saul Season 6 video, and one for his Breaking Bad Jeopardy video. Let's get this man to 10K. Also, I somehow completely forgot to mention this in my script, but shout out Monkey Nest on YouTube. His videos mostly consist of him covering the Mother trilogy, and they are fantastic. He also happens to be a fan of my content as well, so go give him a watch and subscribe to his channel. His videos are amazing. Well, I think that's about it for this year. The Beat Rice Nation is growing in power with more and more rice beaters, and I'm very excited to see just how big we can get in 2025. 100K subscribers incoming? Who knows? But hey, if you want to help me reach that goal, well, you better give that button a click if you haven't already. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next year. Take care.